welcome to another Capsicum show on this Chili Friday. I'm Bryboy.
How's it? I'm Robert, man. Green is here.
Isak here. Tim hasn't been here for a while, that's why I forgot to say his name. Yeah.
It's all coming back to me now.
Lekker. And we've got full flavors fire for a first time in a while. How's it, guys? So yeah, lekker. Welcome to Lekker Chili Friday.
Yes.
And we got some, we did Peri Ben last time, didn't we?
We've done it.
But now we've got some of his relishes and the spice.
Yeah, the cowboy candy, the chili jam, and some of his spice.
Was I go for that? Or was it Tim Shetty?
Yeah,
It was Tim Shetty, yeah.
Even Brian was here, but he was shedding. Couching, yeah, no.
I'm never going to live that down. So for at least the next couple months, I'm awake this time. Looking forward to a lekker show. Let's get the wings on the fire and get the show started.
Check a little video of Ben and then check out his now. Friday.
Check out the spice out.
How's it, guys? Healthy and hot eating. Today we've got a very special guest. I'm going to have him introduce himself. We've got a very big guest today. So introduce yourself to the people.
Hi everyone, my name is Ben and I make my own chili sauces and relishes and spices. Thanks for having me on the show today.
It is only a pleasure. So before we get into all the questions and delving deep into the history that you not necessarily want to tell everyone, what is your brand called?
The one brand's called Peri Ben. It's named after myself. And then my dry spices, it's a BG Spice Company. I do the dry spices and all that as well. Yeah.
That is awesome, that is awesome. I see the products on the table, they are looking amazing. So, where did your chili journey specifically start? Like apart from sauces, when did you realize you are interested in chilies and you like to explore more?
Well, I grew up, obviously I'm Afrikaans speaking, so my daddy loved cooking a lot and always made spicy foods and that since I can remember. But my actual journey started, it was also with the COVID, with the lockdown. You know, going to the shops, you buy all these brand sauces and at the back of it you see all the preservatives and all that. And you know, out of boredom, I started making my own sauces. And from there I handed out samples to family and friends and they were so impressed. They said, Ben, you must start making your own sauces. And that was just about a year into lockdown that I started that, yes.
No, that's awesome. But it obviously means the feedback that you were getting was that said to you, okay, listen, maybe I should try and bring this on the market.
Yeah, no, definitely. And I'm self-employed in that, so you always look for something, you know, another venture on the sideline.
Exactly.
And you know, so after all the compliments, the encouragement, and all the people that I fed very hot stuff and they liked it, I decided on starting my own sauce brand.
No, that's awesome. And so, is there specific places where people can get hold of your sauce apart from yourself? Or do you markets?
Yes, I do a lot of markets, but I live in Kempton Park, so there's local butchers that I supply, where they can buy my sauces at the butchers. And then I do markets. I'm in the final stages of designing or having my own website design, where you then can purchase online and that. So yeah, I'm sure it's going to launch within the next month or so.
Oh, that's going to be awesome. We'll definitely check it out and also share it with the people.
Thank you.
Now, if you had to think quickly on it, just thumb-sucking quickly, is there any one of your products, let's say that's standing on the table, that you can pick up straight away and tell me, this is something I thought of that's unique, I've never seen anyone else or not a lot of other sauce makers do this, I think this is unique to me?
If I must choose one myself, everybody makes a hot sauce, but you know, the one that I made, it's very hot, and I entered it for competitions and that as well. I do a fermented sauce as well, a Tabasco sauce. Personally, I love not mine, any Tabasco sauce a lot. And yeah, I'd say it's my hot sauce. And then the newest one, but I don't have the labels for that yet. It's a smoked bomb where I naturally smoke all the ingredients that I choose myself. And from there I make the sauce. And I brought you guys a sample just to taste as well. And I think that, I mean, when I made the sauce 2 weeks ago, I ordered 100 labels. In 2 weeks, all 100 labels was in bottles and sold.
Oh, that's a good
Hence
sign.
the fact that today your sample has got a sticker on. And I must apologize.
No, but that doesn't matter. It's a new sauce still.
Yeah.
We can even review it on the show as a brand new
Yes.
sauce. And that sounds really exciting. Now, is there any particular thing, let's say between the hot sauce and that one, that you think makes those sauces a little bit different to other sauces?
Well, there's no artificial preservatives or colorants in it. And that's the reason why I started making my own sauces. You know, if you buy a sauce off the shelf and you see all the preservatives on the back, I mean, it's not healthy for your body. Yes, it doesn't last as long as the shell-bought sauces. It's handmade. I know what goes in there, and my name stands behind the brand. It's not mass manufactured, you know, in factories. It's made in my kitchen by myself. Even my wife doesn't appreciate it a lot, but it's part of the war.
She'll get used to it, let's hope.
No, she does.
Keeping fingers crossed. Now, are you, for some reason, like some of the other sauce makers and chili heads that we've got locally, are you a bit of a chili prankster? Or not?
Yes, I've pranked a few people.
I feel.
I have, yes.
What's your favorite thing to prank people with, or to catch them off guard with?
The one night, my oldest son, we were camping at my youngest boys' weekend at the dam, and I made them a shooter, and instead of putting tequila and a bit of Tabasco, I put the hottest sauce that I've got in there. And that was the quickest that everybody got sober. I've never seen people sober up so quick in my life.
No, but that's awesome. See, it's part of the medicinal value, folks.
Yeah.
It's not. Is there, what is your favorite pepper to work with in making a sauce? If you have to choose one pepper.
You know, it's a strange, I'm going to give you a strange answer. My favorite pepper is the habanero. Because I like the fruitiness, and you always blend it with mango or with pineapple. It's got a quiet taste. And believe me, your super hots, your reapers, it's not fun to work with. I took off my gloves one time and I forgot that as I took the one off, I took the other one off. And I wiped my forehead and went to the toilet, and I regretted that for a few days.
No, we all know that feeling. And look, I must agree. Look, I'm chasing flavors and heat most of the time, and I've come to like two of my favorite super hot peppers. Both, if I'm not mistaken, have habanero far back in the lineage of the crossbred process, or crossbreeding process, I should say, which is Ghost and Reaper. But habanero will always, due to that specific, almost like a niche flavor, like you say,
Yes.
white taste.
Yes.
And the specific flavor that it has, it's still one of my favorite peppers. And sometimes a good habanero sauce, if it's made with the right percentage habanero, even though you can, like me, I'm used to that kind of, I'll eat a Reaper sauce on a daily, but sometimes there's still habanero sauce that catches me off guard with the heat, and it's awesome, that's how it goes. So, now obviously, I definitely see in the way that you answer the questions, your product, even when we saw you at the Chili and Tequila Fiesta at the market, there's a lot of passion. It's not just let's make an extra buck, and that is very important as well. I'm not saying there's people chasing money that don't make good sauces, but you can taste in a sauce, you can see when there's, and I almost want to say you can smell when you open that bottle, the passion that goes in there. Now, apart from passion, do you have any, as a last comment, do you have any inspiring words for the people out there and or for sauce makers?
Well, You know, I've got a saying that I live my life by is you must never stop dreaming and you must never stop believing. You know, if you must dream big, believe in yourself, make mistakes, ask questions, and live by that, and you know, the sky's the limit.
Guys, you heard it from the horse's mouth. Our very big and special guest for the day. On that note, guys, we're going to say cheers and we're going to go get to the tasting.
So yeah, we're just doing one plate of wings today. Maybe I should sit down.
Yeah,
Like
the party,
because most of these wouldn't traditionally go on a wing, so the one there is just for their salt, so we can chow that, and then if we want to, we can throw it on a wing or just eat wings and taste the sauce.
Did you understand earlier?
Yeah, so that's out for the plain salt.
Can I quickly put a point in? When you were saying those wings are salted, I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? And then you didn't say it's the show salt, and then now when you said it, I was like,
Okay, so Tim's been away for a while. Welcome to the party. This is what we do. Yeah, we taste chili and chili salt.
Come back from holiday.
Yeah.
Can I tell a quick joke?
Tell us a quick joke.
Why does the Queen not wave with this hand?
Because it's yours.
Too old already. Because it's my hand.
What did the sea say to the sand?
I have no idea.
Nothing, it just waved.
Okay, so on that funny joke.
Okay, so we're gonna start with.
Yeah, let's start by tasting the plain spiced one, and then
but I'm gonna put a little bit more on
Imagine levels
first.
up on the joking front. Just putting it out there.
Next way.
I tried.
Yeah, it's a salty cracker.
Is it a chili salt?
Yeah.
I like a warm, ne?
Grab one.
Fresh off the barbie.
no, literally just came off the fire.
Not as in chili on, but Broadway on.
That's salty, eh? It was a pleasant salt for them. I chucked on there.
Pleasant was a good word. I was trying to think, well, how would I describe this?
Yeah, that's not
just
quite
there.
It's not quite salt, is it?
Now ingredients.
So here's an idea for you.
Looks like a lot of pink salt there.
Here's an idea for you.
Can you sprinkle
Take
some
it,
over the
don't
wing,
use it.
please? Thank you.
Why don't you bring
get
out a
enough
salt with
to-
a little bit of pepper in, so that your salt and your pepper is in one thing? Take it.
You know you do get that, eh?
Oh, you do?
Salt and pepper mixes.
No, I'm just giving them an idea.
Like a Peri Ben.
I like
Very
it, yes.
amazing.
Very well-rounded, all-purpose
Salt, pepper, one.
Happy days.
Good work, yeah.
I'll grab that from my new place and I need
Let's go to the
Yeah,
chili.
the spice, yeah.
Let's try the chili jam.
Looking
So
forward to
the
that.
ingredients, yeah.
Wow. Lekker.
Peppers, chili, sugar, salt, vinegar, no artificial colorants or preservatives.
It reminds me of that chili jam. That chili jam that I got the other day. Michelle and Mom, I think, got stuck into it and I came home and I had this. Was that one of your jams? I'm going, which one? She's going, I'm going, oh, it's a chili jam. Oh, is that where the burn comes from?
Don't check the temperature.
Looking a bit nervous.
Don't check the heat. No, it's not that hot.
I'm trying to get around the pips.
Definitely got heat. Yeah, those pips are adding some heat in their lacquer.
I don't want to try it on the wing. There's one.
Yeah, I'm not sure it will work on a wing, but hey, can eat whatever you want.
We've had jams that worked on wings before, so why not?
Is that a jam?
It's
I don't think
sweet,
so.
but not too sweet. Yeah, it's
No,
not
that's
sweet
not-
enough for a jam. That's what I'm saying. It's a
It's got a good
That's
bite.
not a jam.
It's got a little linger.
No, it's got a good bite. It's good. This is almost more
more
of
of a good relish. Yes, that's what I'm saying. I wouldn't use it as a jam.
There we go, really.
I'd use it as a sweet chili relish. Yes.
Interesting smell. It's like a
Yeah.
tomatoey chili.
Yeah, very tomatoey.
Jam needs a bit of a jelly
Sweet,
consistency.
yes, yes, yes.
You can.
But as a relish, that would be awesome.
Yeah, no. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Thanks
Well,
again,
even
man.
on with crackers and cheese, that you can also chow it. There you can use it as a jam.
That with blue cheese on it.
Yeah.
And if you really go crazy, you could mix this into some vanilla ice cream. If you want it, just if you want it. If you don't want it, then you don't.
Japanese ice creams.
Okay, wait, let's show the next one.
Okay.
Want to put that one back there?
That's the cowboy candy.
That looks like it.
Nice. Wasn't that mine?
No, I'll put mine here.
Oh, yeah, that one must be mine. Who cares?
So cool.
Peri Ben.
I just decided to.
Cowboy's not cowboy enough.
So for cowboy candy, I want more
Chunky.
vinegar in their juice. I want a lot more juice.
And pieces of, you know,
Another
like,
relish.
Yeah.
That was quite small though.
The previous one was a bit hot though.
Yeah, that's on, isn't it?
Taking it easy.
This one's not as hot.
A very piece though.
Yeah, again.
yeah. Yeah, it's not like
Maybe not what you'd expect from a cowboy candy, but
they normally
work again. Very like as a relish. Very like as a
Relish.
relish there.
Dipper flat.
Interesting smell. Dipper flat.
It's not
Exactly.
sweet enough.
Yeah. Not sweet enough, not enough juice, but it's still very lacquer. It's a very pleasant eating relish. I can see even on the dog. Throw it on a hot dog.
Yep.
Work very, very lacquer for those cheese
Or
grillers.
if you mix this with the cheese grillers.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's the solution.
See, now if Renus had told us what we were doing, we might have had cheese grillers.
He looked at his phone early in the
Okay,
morning.
it's my fault. Okay, so anyway. Back to me.
That's
Probably all
on
of us. So.
that on a cheese griller. That is the recipe.
Yummy. Peri Ben. More good sauces,
Mooi
or
gemaakt.
relishes
Mooi
in this
gemaakt.
case.
Mooi
Well
gemaakt.
done.
Lekker
Yeah.
spice, lekker all-purpose spice. So yeah, all right, well done.
On that
Very
note,
lekker.
Stay hot and healthy.
See you. Where are we? The main road are really. Cornell Marcus and Main. Every
I
Friday.
can tell you one thing I
That
know.
place.
It's Friday. The date, unlocked.
Guys.
next time, guys.
Happy
Ciao,
Chili
ciao.
Friday.